Basically what that is they're able to burrow and get some health back for his roaches. So he's going to do a lot of roach play here in a second. I'm going to clear this off too in case I need to get another expansion at some point. You know, you always want to plan ahead for what you might want to do. Getting another Colossus, and like I said, my attack. He's getting his infestation pits, so he can possibly go with infestors, which if I go heavy Colossus and they got neuroparasite, definitely can turn my own units against them. Or he can use fungal growth, or just use it as he is to upgrade it to a hive. So he's preparing for either Ultralisks or, you know, what you got here? Brood Lords, that's right, that's what they're called. And more than likely it's the Brood Lords. Now, I'm lucky out here, I've catch half of his army off guard. Roast a lot of the roaches. I'm not really worried about my Colossus because my stalkers are keeping the disruptors at bay. And now I don't really want to commit too much here because I don't know what all he's got in his base. So I decided to at least go ahead and get my gold expansion so I get a little more income coming. At the same time, I'm going to get Blink so that I can take out those corruptors so that my Colossus can possibly do more work. But here he goes again, double upgrades yet again. He's actually getting flyer up attack level 1 as well. Same time producing 13 roaches. Now he is doing pretty good here with his creep spread as well. You know, keep in mind, if I'm going to battle up here. Now his corruptors are doing some work in my Colossus. But he committed so much to the corruptors, he doesn't have enough ground army to worry about my stalkers. So yeah, I lost those 3, but I think I came out a little bit ahead. And honestly, I could probably push forward. But again, I don't want to commit too much and take a chance of losing my whole army for the fact that I don't know what he has back here. Looking at the resources lost, the units lost, 6,000 units worth as opposed to the 3,800 that I have. And this expansion finally gets up and going. Of course, he comes in and sees it. At the same time, I'm scouting around with a little probe here. Attack level 3 is going up for me. I'm putting a couple more probes, and he's sticking with his roaches. But here comes a Nidus one. And of course, as you can imagine, this could be right here at the back. Now, my reaction time to this is very, very poor. I don't realize it until after the fact. So I'm over here dilly-dallying around, and here it comes. But is he able to actually lock down his roaches? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Looks like 6 workers still there. I'm able to send it off without a nice. One thing I'd also suggest that I always put a pylon, not necessarily for these cannons, I'm going to have to now because I don't want to Nidus network. But I put a pylon out the front of each expansion that I take so I can warp units in. And here comes the attack down here. I got absolutely no Colossus. The corruptors are useless, but he's got a lot of roaches, and that concave is a great concave. So maybe I could have won that, possibly not. Again, I don't want to take the chance. But like I said, the pylon allows you to warp units in. If I get attacked here, I can warp them in to buy my main units at the time to get over health. So it's more of a defensive purpose than anything. Now going back over to his base, he's actually upgrading his Greater Spire. I kind of figured he was going this route because he got so many corruptors, and he doesn't necessarily know that I have so many Colossus. So either he got the Brood Lords because I had no Colossus, or he just bought so many corruptors just to have corruptors to take them out. It's about, let's see how long we got for it, 73 of 100, so it's about 3/4 of the way there. He has some units stuck in the Nidus network that I don't think he ever brings out. And he's banking on a lot of money, 4,000 minerals. If you have that much money in your Zerg, this base should be yours, this base, you know, all these bases should be yours by now. And you should just be out macroing like crazy. More bases you have, that's more production facilities that resupply. And with that much banked resources, you could easily rebuild your whole army if you lost it. Protoss, on the other hand, have a little more difficult, although I do have a decent amount of gateways to resupply if need be. And now this is about the time when pops up these brood lords, and I'm a little wondering what's going on over there. You don't want a Zerg player to go and check, or they will out macro you. I'm waiting actually for that next Colossus before I move out, but let me pause it right here for a second. He's got brood lords and he's got roaches. Great combination. However, you want these roaches underneath the brood lords at all times and attack at the same time. Leaving them out here like they are by themselves, they're all going to get annihilated before I can attack. If he had these brood lords hovering over here, you know, they would do a lot more work than they actually do. So I have a guy's concave there. I'm pulling back because I don't know what's going on. Get back in there. Grab a couple force fields and kind of funneling him the way I want. And then I see the brood lords, and I'm like, okay, well, I'm not going to worry about the Colossus. They're going to focus him down. So I need to focus these guys down. If you look at all my saucers are shooting the same exact brood lords. Focus them down quick, get them out of there, and then re-engage. Of course, I have a 1-3 upgrade. We've got 2-2. Plus with Blink, I'm able to clean that up pretty easily. Units lost 15,000 just about. Almost 11,000. At the same time, though, I do decide I want to go and get another expansion. You always want to be one step ahead. I'm mined out of my main. I'm mined out of my natural, and I got a lot of probes sitting here just, you know, having fun with each other. And here we go with the coach right here. I want to get that brood lord out, and not worry too much about the static defense, keeping those fine crawlers to do some work. And there it is, the GG. So I do appreciate you watching yet another game. You gotta remember you push when you can, but the river helps spot. And I look forward to you guys watching the next videos. Thank you much.